It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Patriots' leader at quarterback. He's putting together a tremendous campaign and is within range of the single-season passing record. It's the Patriots and the Raiders under the lights on Sunday night.
So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense.
Okay, ready?
Throwing on first down. Madden. And pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. He's 0 for 1 throwing it. Of course, that one pass was intercepted. It led to the touchdown. So he'll try again here. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Madden. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really different.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Madden. It's Myers again with another catch. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Madden. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man here, the tight end Henry. There they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Harris. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. New England trying to get a place on offense. On 1st and 10, Madden. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and the finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive.
Throwing to start the drive.
Madden. That's caught by Myers.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
That's complete into the hands of Myers.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where you see the final score there. Elijah Mitchell, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head east to Minnesota to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Kirk Cousins, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. And then lastly, we wrap up Week 15 on Monday night. What a battle this will be. The Rams and Packers from a very chilly Lambeau Field.
Well, we're in the last. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackle.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They'll start the drive with Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Nifty move. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
98 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's another carry for Harris. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Harris running straight ahead. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They run for it with Harris. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a man who played at Centennial High here in Las Vegas, Ramondre Stevenson.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4 is now 2nd and 6.
On the give, this is Harris. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. They hand this off to Harris. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Harris. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. Here's Harris. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw to likely put an end to this thing. They run again with Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is Harris. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Patriots, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.